So you're probably noticing it's just me in front of a camera and that's all this video is going to be about. But before you notice how long it is and you disappear like, oh my god, I'm not watching all of that, please just at least watch the first 2 minutes while I get the majority or the most important stuff out of the way. Firstly, I would like to apologise that I haven't done anything for the past 2 weeks, maybe, like no video. I have explained it to my Discord members and I've just lost a lot of motivation, and so much in life has just been going on at the moment that I just haven't been getting around to videos, and I've been on the verge I should say, of retiring completely from YouTube, or if I should just keep pushing myself. I'll go on to that a little bit in a moment. Secondly, I apologise about the live stream I did with Tales in Sonic Mania because of a certain spammer in the live chat, and that is videoed. It had to go down and, well, be privatised. So, yeah, that had to disappear. I had to do it, sorry. But so, the last video I got is Sonic Calm Before the Storm, and yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. So, yeah. And then there is like my Discord that has been closed. If some of you are newbies and you've been trying to click on the link and nothing's been happening, it's because of that spammer. I had to close this Discord server down, and I've just recently brought a new link. It is now up again, but there is a validation progress just to make sure you're not that spammer. So, but otherwise it is now up again. So if you want to join my Discord, feel free. And finally, the last point that I want to get out there before you run away is that I'm going to be doing a live stream on the 23rd of September with a few guests, actually. We're hoping to have Mega G Wolf and Tell's channel, Premi Duremi, Twip, and maybe one or two others as well, which are, again, the reason why I'll go on in this video. So yeah, the rest of it is just going to be me talking in this video, and I'm just going to explain about the future of my YouTube and how my life's going and etc. Basically, this is like a heart-to-heart talk. At the moment, my wife is actually pregnant. She is 16 weeks in, and I honestly cannot wait to be a dad, which will be February 2018. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, obviously, when that happens, a lot of my time will just be like, there'll be no time left completely. So probably my YouTube then, it might come to an end, or I might just go on hiatus. I might still carry on. I really do not know. But the problem is, right now, even right now, my time is limited, and because of that, I kind of prematurely announced on my Discord that I might be retiring and I won't be doing any more videos. That is the reason why there's going to be a live stream on the 23rd of September with a few special guests, because that was going to be my last one. Although a few circumstances and events have changed in the past day or two that's made me think otherwise. But emotionally, my brain is all over the place, and I really do not know what to do, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video at the moment, just to explain what's happening. Well, at the moment, as you may know, I have a full-time job, which I do 8 to 4 every work day, and then the weekends I have off. Although half the time, Millie is a senior carer. She goes out to look after people. So every alternate weekend she has off, and then obviously I spend time with her. So the only time I get to do videos for my YouTube is after work. But obviously I still got, like, you know, chores to do. I still got dinner to cook. I still got friends to see, family to see, etc. By the time I actually get some spare time when Millie's still at work is around 8 o'clock, about 2 or 3 evenings a week. And basically I've been doing this for so long now, for almost 2 years, that I've actually forgotten what it's like to relax. And I mean, just literally just sit on the sofa, watch some TV, and just, well, yeah, chill. I haven't done it for a while. Instead, I've just been pushing myself and putting so much pressure onto doing YouTube that every bit of spare time, that's all I've been doing, is making videos. Now, don't get me wrong, I have really enjoyed doing YouTube. When I first started, it was literally, I just pressed a button and it said like, hey guys, how's it going? redhotsonic here, and today we are going to be trying Sonic Back in Time. And then once I finished it, I just pressed the end button, and then that was it. I just uploaded it. Now, if you compare that footage and my confidence in that video to the videos that I do now. Hey there guys, how's it going? It's redhotsonic, and today we are trying supersonic and hypersonic in Sonic 1.
Hey guys, how's it going? redhotsonic here, and I'm about to try Sonic 1, the Invisible Madness.
And I got a few people that watched it, and because basically why I did that is that I wanted to review some of the hacks for the Sonic Hacking Contest 2015, but I couldn't be bothered to type everything, so I just made a video instead. But I really got into it, and I thought, actually, I'll start making some more videos, and I'll start getting a bit of an audience. And obviously, if I wanted more of an audience and I wanted to keep at it, I had to step it up. I couldn't just go start, do the video, end. So I had to put some editing into it, and it actually helped build my confidence as well, as you can tell from that snippet just a moment ago. And then if you compare it to a newer video of mine, my confidence is through the roof, and it's thanks to you guys as well for supporting me that I actually feel this way. Right now, normally I won't be happy going in front of a webcam. I'd be like, yeah, please don't. But now, these days, I normally do a webcam live stream all the time. That sounded wrong. What I mean is, I'm in the corner playing a game. I don't know what I mean. But that's how much of my confidence has built up. But obviously, the more and more I did, the more and more time it needed. And unfortunately, I just do not have time. Like I said, a job, family, friends, and my wife, and soon a baby to come along. So if I'm stressed for time as it is now, when the baby comes along, I'm literally going to have no time. And then there are other issues. One of them has been PC issues, which I still blame Windows 10 to this day. But every now and then when I'm recording, suddenly the frame rate starts stuttering. Not the game itself, but OBS starts stuttering. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist. As soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm going to have to start again. Because I hate it when that happens. I want it to be perfectly smooth for you guys. If mine's just going to be juttering about and it's not going to be as good as it can be, then how do I stick out compared to other YouTubers? So every time that happened, I had to restart again. I always look for fixes. Whenever Windows 10 decided to update, suddenly everything started going wrong. This became the speaker. Then the monitors, the two monitors that I have became the speakers. Then an inline, whatever the hell that is, something at the back of my PC that's not even got anything connected to it, became the speakers. I'm like, what the hell? Why are my speakers not suddenly the speakers? It is really irritating. And it didn't matter if I disabled this as the speakers, disabled that as the speakers, disabled the monitors as the speakers. They became speakers. And it was just irritating. And then there were other computer errors like, you know, regular crashes, or it didn't come out, or I didn't have the mic on, something stupid like that. And, you know, what regular people usually get with their computers. And obviously, like I just mentioned a moment ago, I am a bit of a perfectionist. I do videos that last about 10 minutes long, maybe a little longer, sometimes a bit shorter. And no, I'm not doing it for the money before you go there, but it's just how it is. But if you remember the Amy Rose and Sonic 1 that I did, which I think from the top of my head is about 6-7 minutes long, that actually took me roughly 2 hours to record because of the computer issues and because of my stubbornness that I start getting into it. Like I start Green Hill Act 1 and I say, oh yeah, this is by this person, and then I fluff up my lines. I am not reading from anything, I'm going by memory, but I fluff up my lines saying that. So we got here Amy in Sonic 1, and that's it. But as soon as I do that, I think, fudge, I'm going to have to start this again. And I press the reset button, and I'll go from there. So, how do I destroy this badly? Oh, okay, hang on. Right, okay, the A button is to attack, which makes sense, because A does begin with attack. What's happening, guys? The name is redhotsonic. So, yeah, I would like to go, this is Amy in Sonic 1. If I even go, this is Amy in Sonic 1, that's a no-go for me, and I have to start again. And the amount of times I have restarted a video, it puts so much stress. It's my fault. It really is my fault. But I want it to be as good as it can be. You know, that's like I've already mentioned. Why settle? Why settle? And by the time I've actually recorded a video, then comes the editing. Editing I really do not like. I used to, but not anymore. I do so many fancy borders. I do like zoom ins and out, shakes. I do like the little R in the corner, magnifying glass, the intro. You know, try to make it more than just me playing a game. I don't know what I'm doing here. You know, just more than me just playing a game. I want it to be entertaining. So sometimes in the editing, that's where it comes from. And that can take up to 2-3 hours at a time as well. Sometimes it can be a bit quicker. But once I've done the editing, I then have to watch the whole thing again. And because I don't want to spot any mistake, the amount of times that I've rendered a video and then noticed, there's a mistake there. Even if it's just tiny mistake, I go, I have to do the whole thing again. And I need to learn to settle with things. I really need to. Like, I need to come here rather than be up here. Yeah, there all the time. Sorry, webcam. So it's my own fault. So then by the time I've done the rendering, I then upload to YouTube, and then do the thumbnails, and then do the descriptions, blah, blah, blah. That obviously takes up time, but at least there's no errors with that. It actually does it. And then that's my video. So that's Sonic Calm Before the Storm, which was just about 20 minutes long, I think. I'm trying to remember now. That took, I remember distinctly, I came back from work at 4 o'clock. I started about 4:30, and I was done by midnight. Everything, well, actually, no, when I say I was done by midnight, I mean the editing was done by midnight, and then I did the rendering and left it overnight. And there's a 2-part process to my rendering. I do the first part as an AVI, which doesn't take too long, actually. That's pretty damn quick. Then I do the second part of rendering via Handbrake, because Sony Vegas is just, it's not very good in MP4. Well, for me anyway, it's so much better in Handbrake. It compresses it so much, and so it's got a little bit of, it doesn't take so much file space. That's what I'm trying to say. But the quality is superb. Whereas Sony Vegas, the file space is bigger, yet it's still not as good. And obviously I want it to be the best I can, because as soon as you put it to YouTube, they process it and just ruin it even more. So I need to get the best I can from it. And my upload's not good anyway. So yeah, it's just taking up so much time. That is the main issue why I am so all over the place at the moment, and I don't know what to do with my YouTube. That is the main issue. I've been feeling like this for a little while now. That's why about a month or 2 ago, my memory's a sieve at the minute, I decided to actually do a redesign and get a brand new intro. Thank you ever so much to Nerdword, Funk Fiction, and Danny Fitzy, by the way. I really do appreciate it. But I did a new intro and tried to spice up the whole video editing and etc. because I thought that might give me some motivation. And it honestly did. It really did for a little while. And the amount of subscribers just came through the door, like coming piling in. And it's like, whoa, this has actually worked. And my motivation was just so high then. It's like, I can't wait to do a next one. Can't wait to do a next one. And I thought I fixed it, because I was actually feeling a bit down before then. And so I actually tried working on it. And I thought I fixed it. 2 months down the line, here I am again. So that obviously, it was like a temporary solution. But still, I think it's worked, because my subscribers are still going quite high even to this day. So I thank you ever so much for that, guys. I will thank you personally in the moment. I also opened up a new Discord about 2 months ago, hoping that would help with my motivation so I can interact with you guys, because that's what I like doing. Live streams I enjoy so much rather than doing videos, because I get to interact with you, even though half the time I'm too busy concentrating on the stream or my special guests that I don't really read the chat as much. But I promise you, after each stream, I watch my stream back and look at everything that you guys wrote, and half the time I'm laughing so much through my own stream, because you guys come up with so many good things. Obviously, there's a lot of bad things that people put, and there's like half the time the moderators are saying like, this chat is just so... But it's things like that I opened up my Discord, and again, I am really happy how that turned out, because I got about 100 people join in the first 24 hours, and at the moment I think I'm about 350 members inside. And again, that's now open. If you want to join that, then the link's in the description. So yeah, I was really happy how that turned out. And then there was one more thing that I wanted to try, but I wasn't too sure, and near enough the last moment, I thought, no, actually, I'm not going to do it. But 2 of my friends kept saying, like, what have you got to lose? You might as well. And that was a Patreon. I've actually set up a Patreon where you can support me for like $1 a month, or you can put $5 a month and you get some extra goodies, even Discord privileges, you can get them as well. And I thought, this might encourage me if people want to support me. Unfortunately, that didn't turn out very well at this moment in time. I haven't even got one. I wasn't expecting it to go or anything like, yeah, I'm rich. I wasn't expecting anything like that. But it didn't work. I suppose it's kind of my fault, actually, because except from the very first video where the whole new design came through and I said I've got a Discord, I've got a new Patreon. That's the only time when I mentioned Patreon. Every single other video since, I haven't said anything about it. The link is in the description for every video since, but I just haven't mentioned anything about it. So it's kind of my fault for not saying anything and not getting any supporters. But I tell you what, to this day, if every single one of my subscribers just gave $1 a month, I would so quit my full-time job and I'll be doing YouTube all the time, because suddenly the biggest issue, which is time, it's been eliminated. I would have 37.5 hours free every week and I'd be able to do so many videos. So I'm asking you guys to do that. Don't suddenly go onto my Patreon and go, oh, hopefully you will carry on. Don't. Seriously, I'm not asking for money. I'm not begging for money. Nothing like that. I would need quite a lot to actually quit my job. I've actually even got a goal set on there. I think it was like $2,000, because obviously Patreon take a bit of it, and then I'll have to pay income tax on that as well, and then I would get whatever you guys donate. So yeah, it would have to be quite a bit for me to give up my job, because the job that I'm doing right now, I get quite a lot of money, and don't mean to brag, but you know, is a definite living wage. And without my job, I'm screwed, really. I'm screwed. And then there was another issue that I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want him to have too much light. Is that I had a certain spammer that's been harassing me for about a year, actually. And at first it just started out, you know, the old spam, like, you're rubbish, blah, blah, blah. Like, why did you ban me? And he's going on about things that aren't about my YouTube. Basically, this person got banned from the Sonic forums, and he's been salty ever since. But I gave sympathy on him, which was my fault, so he kept coming up to me, but he made things worse for himself, and eventually I didn't want to be associated with him, so I told him nice but firmly that, look, I've given you so much advice, you ignored me, I'm not going to go on with this anymore, I can't be associated with you. He obviously took that offensively and started attacking me, which, whatever. So yeah, he started spamming my YouTube with comments, like dirty comments, I mean, things that, you know, I had to delete straight away. And he also started disliking my videos, and I don't just mean by 1 or 2 dislikes per video, you know, I can live with that. I mean, literally, I would upload a video, 10 minutes later, it has 100 dislikes from the same place. I got analytics, I know where it's all coming from. It's coming from the same place, from the same device, and, you know, it's just from different accounts all the time. Whether he had a bot on or not, I don't know, but it wouldn't add up if it was a bot. Whatever, I'm going too far into it. But it really started putting me down. I thought to myself, like, I'm already stressing with YouTube as it is. What's the point of putting up a video and thinking, like, I've worked really hard on it, and then I'm just getting all this spam, all these offensive insults as well. He even made a video where he insulted me and my family and my baby, pretty much, and, you know, that really hurt. What was the point of me carrying on? He was trying to get to me, and he did a little tiny bit. Yeah, and what he said really hurt. It really did. And, you know, it's not just me as well. He has been insulting other people, and I mean, there were other things that were getting to me. Like, there were YouTubers that were a lot higher to me, and I look up to them, and they're the reasons why I was doing this kind of thing. And then there are YouTubers that are lower than me, but yet they seem to be doing a hell of a lot better. But that's usually because they got a lot more time. For example, there was a new game just released yesterday, well, announced or unofficially announced, I don't know what you want to call it, but the Sonic Forces Battle on the mobile. And then suddenly within 20 minutes, I already know fair few YouTubers putting videos up about this, and they're getting right into the action. So therefore, everyone will start viewing them, they get subscribers, viewers, blah, blah, blah. By the time I get to it, everyone's already seen it, and then it's just a waste of my time. And I'm not trying to dig at these YouTubers, absolutely not, no way, because they deserve everything that they get. Like, you know, you got people like Premier Duremi and Twip, and then Mega G Wolf, etc. You know, they deserve everything that they get. So, again, kudos to them, pretty much. It's just, you could call it a little bit of jealousy. I wish that I had more time to do that. But then I've got to think to myself, I have a lot more in life that they don't. Some, you know, whatever that may be, I don't know, but I might not be lucky on the YouTube side of things, but I'm real lucky in the real life kind of things. Like, for God's sake, I'm having a baby. I really can't wait for that. So, you know, I can't have everything. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's something for me to get over. You know, I need to work on that. So that's my problem. That's not the YouTuber's fault at all. And I still support him to this day. I still support him to this day. And I watch him all the time. Most of the time. When I have time. And so that is pretty much everything in a nutshell. If you call this a nutshell, it's been quite long so far. The reason why I thought, you know, I can't keep doing this. I need to give up on YouTube. Now, I did announce on Discord I'm going to be retiring because I can't do this anymore. I tried my hardest with Amy, Rose and Sonic 1 and that took me ages. Sonic Calm Before the Storm, whatever it's called. That took me forever. That really stressed me out. But I eventually got it working and it did pay off. I mean, I got 100 subscribers on that day when I released the video. So it did pay off. But is it really worth the stress? I don't know. And then I came to do another video and halfway through I was having the frame rate issues and I thought I really cannot be bothered with this. I turned everything off and then I just sat down and I actually watched some telly for once. And then I've just kind of been getting used to that and I haven't been in the mood to do a video at all. I think the Saturday just gone, I actually thought, right, okay, I got a bit of time because my wife was out at the time. I'm not working. Let's get this done. And I got about halfway. I actually recorded the footage completely. Then it came to the editing and then a bit of scripting. So I was going to try something different to see that would help with my motivation. And about a quarter of a way through, I was like, I really don't want to do this right now. I'll tell you what, I'll take a break. I'll do some house chores. I'll go out for a walk. And then I'll come back to it, which I did do. Came back to it. I did about another 5-10 minutes editing and it's like, I don't feel this. I really don't feel this. I mean, that's it. And that's when I decided, that's it, I'm retiring. And I just went ahead and announced it on Discord, which was me being premature, really. I shouldn't have done that because now I'm asking myself, do I really need to retire? Because if I do retire, I just know it. I know it. In 2-3 months' time, I'm going to be sat on that sofa thinking, I fancy doing a video right now. I'm really in the mood to do one, but I can't just come back and do that. And that's not fair on you guys. But then I don't want to also say, look, I'm not going to retire. I'm going to carry on and then not do a video for like another week or so. So what's the answer? I've been talking on a downer for quite a while, so I need to say about all the good things about YouTube. Obviously the money. No, I'm joking. I really do not get paid that much for YouTube. Honestly, every month I make just about enough to, say, fill my car up completely with petrol, maybe a tank and a half. That's it. That's as much money as I'm going to get from YouTube at this moment in time. So there's no way I can live off it, not even part-time. So yeah, I can't quit my job right now. The biggest thing is you guys, actually, the supporters. There have been some magnificent comments that I get every now and then, and one or two of them have brought a tear to my eye, and it's you guys that keep me going. I tell you what, if I didn't even get those comments right now, or I didn't have you guys in my Discord server, or anything like that, any of you watching, I wouldn't even be doing this video, actually. I'll just, like, you know what, I'll just pack it in. I'll just fade into the distance and that would be it. But because of you guys, I actually feel like I need to explain this to you. So yeah, here I am. And I need your help, really. I need answers. Do I carry on? Do I stop? Do I just do a video once a week, maybe once a fortnight? Because I had actually thought about doing that before. But then I thought YouTube punishes you for that. You got a codec called VP9. They will take that away if you don't keep doing videos almost daily. And obviously your rankings go down and then you don't get searchable and etc. Then obviously I still got that spammer, which obviously puts my ratings down as well. So that's why I thought, you know, there'd be no point in me just doing a video or two at a time. But then there was other YouTubers like Retropolis Zone, for example. He does a video like once every 2-3 months, yet he's still got a fan base. And you got other people that, you know, they just take their time as well. I can't think of any from the top of my head, but I do know them. But they just take their time. They just put a video whenever they feel like it, and they still have everyone supporting them. And that's made me think, like, maybe I was thinking too hard on this. Maybe I can just do a video once a week, maybe once a fortnight, you know, because it's still better than nothing. Then at least that way I can say, you know, I'm not retiring, but I'm not taking it serious anymore. I'll just do one when I feel like it. And whenever I do feel like it, I can just go, right, video. And then it won't surprise you lot because it goes, oh, there he is. He's now with a video. I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So at the moment, I'm thinking just do a video when I feel like it. Instead of saying I'm going to be doing a video on this day, or I'm going to be live streaming on this date, just willy-nilly do it. Now, I've already said there's going to be a live stream on the 23rd of September, but that might be my last one that I organise. I might do more live streams, but I'm just not going to even announce it. I'll just like go, you know what, I fancy live streaming. I'll just go on right now. You will get a notification anyway. I would still do my 10-minute like warning, you know, when it plays music at the beginning, etc. So I might just start doing that from now on. At least that way there's no pressure, because there's been lots of times when I've like scheduled a live stream and for like, you know, even 2 weeks ahead. And then I get my mates or my family going up saying like, oh, we're having a barbecue this Saturday. And I go, oh, I can't. Or we're going to go out bowling. Do you fancy doing it? Like, oh, I really can't. I've already scheduled a live stream and I don't want to let you guys down. But that's kind of my fault for scheduling ahead. So, yeah, only got myself to blame on that. So I think if I just not schedule things anymore and just do videos as it goes, or do live streams as it goes, and I think I would feel better. I would feel less pressured, and in a way it won't upset you guys. What do you think about that? Would you be happy with that? Or would you rather me just go, look, if you're not going to do 2 or 3 a week, just bugger off? Just let me know what you think about it. That is pretty much everything that I've got to say at the moment in time. So please let me know what you think in the comments, what I need to do, what your advice is. But before I do go, I would like to say thank you ever so much to all of my supporters, everyone that has liked my videos, who've commented on my videos, especially those who have shared my videos, because the more this gets shared, and the more I get known by. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all. Anyone who's new, anyone who's old. And when I mean old, I don't mean by age. I mean like if you've been here since like I've had 1,000 subscribers, etc. From the bottom of my heart, thank you ever so much. It's you guys that keep me going. Also, I don't say it enough, but I would like to thank my moderators, especially Clownacy, Stephen UK, and my wife, obviously, Millie. They are my 3 main ones, and they're there most of the time for most of my live streams. And they've put up with a lot of crap. There are a lot of people that go onto the live chats and just spam or don't get the message, and they have to put up with it. So I really, really do appreciate that, guys. And I appreciate those moderators for doing so. You know, I don't pay them or anything. I feel like I should. But honestly, thank you, moderators, for all of your time. And obviously, I haven't done this myself. I'd like to thank all the special guests that I ever had, like a big one to Ewan09 and Darth Alonius. I think I've had those 2 the most. And I've also had others like Premi Doremi, I've had Mega G-Wolf, I've had Danny Fitzy. I've had a fair few on here, and half the time I would think my videos wouldn't be as good if I didn't have them on. I know I've forgotten a few people. I do apologise for that. But to every single person who has been a special guest on my live streams or videos, thank you ever so much. And obviously other YouTubers as well. Again, I've already mentioned the names Perry Doremi, Mega G-Wolf, but even people like Some Call Me Johnny. We've had Razor and Xenon, and recently I've been watching Radical Soda as well. He's hilarious, that guy. It's them that keep me motivated as well. They've also given me some advice every now and then, and some tips and etc., which really does help. I know I sound like a broken record right now that I keep repeating myself, but it's also thanks to them for, well, getting me where I am right now. And then finally and not least, again, you guys, I've already said it, and I can't stress it enough. Thank you ever so much for your kind words and comments and etc. It really does mean an awful lot. So tell me what you think. I will be doing a live stream on the 23rd of September with a few special guests. I aim to get a video out by Friday or Saturday, but I'm not promising. Like I said, this is something that I've almost finished actually, so I want to get it out by Friday or Saturday, but after that, a video will come when a video will come. It's as simple as that. And that's it. Thank you ever so much for you guys wasting your time watching me babble on. No, seriously, I do really appreciate it. I'll love to hear what you have to say in the comments. If you haven't joined my Discord, please feel free. The link is in the description. And that's it, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you real soon.